Hi, my name is Kristen De Jesus, and first and foremost, I would like to apologize if I keep looking up because I know that I should be looking into the camera for virtual contact, but my roommate is holding cue cards behind me because I didn't want to leave out any questions that you wanted to be answered. So I'm apologizing for that, and let's get started with this interview. I'm 20 years old, and I currently go to school at SUNY New Paltz. I'm from Baldwin, New York, which is in Long Island if you didn't know, but I'm proud to say that I am originally a Queens girl, and because of that, I have great knowledge of the subway system. My favorite Broadway shows, I know it's kind of stereotypical, but I absolutely loved Once when Steve Kazee was in it. It was really powerful. And Book of Mormon was also great with both Andrew Rannells and Matt Doyle. Unfortunately, I couldn't see it with the other actors. And I also go see off-Broadway shows. Currently, my favorite one is Really, Really, but unfortunately it closed since it was a limited engagement. It was absolutely phenomenal, though. Why do I want to work in the theater? I'm really passionate about theater. It's one of the few things, or one of my few hobbies in life that really makes me feel alive and something I'm really passionate about. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the stage or acting or anything that had to do with the arts. It's such a beautiful thing. Oh, my goal job. Okay, so my goal job, I would love to be on Broadway. I think it's my dream job. I would do anything in the world to be an equity actor singing in Wicked or singing in Mormon. Well, I would only get to do Nabelungi, but regardless, I know it's really hard and how difficult it is. So my backup would be I want to be an ambassador to the UN for either an ambassador in the UN for either France or Spain, or if that doesn't work out, I want to be a lawyer. High expectations, I know. What got me into Broadway? Well, I started theater at a young age, and by theater I mean the arts. I started dancing when I was 2, and what kind of mother doesn't put their daughter in ballet? It's rare that I don't hear the story that a girl didn't do ballet. But anyway, so I started ballet, and I've been doing dance ever since. The only reason I stopped, honestly, was because I had issues with my back. And when I was in 6th grade, this is when I decided that I loved theater, not just dance alone, was when someone took me to go see Phantom of the Opera, I believe, and as soon as they started singing and the music started and the lights dimmed, I realized that this was the job that was meant for me. I absolutely loved it. It was wonderful. It moved me, and I wanted to be part of something that can be so beautiful and cause such an impact on an audience. It was one of the pivotal points in my life, to be honest. Although I don't have any previous experience working as an intern for the theater industry, I do have experience being an intern in offices that I have previously worked in. Also, I do like I previously said, I have experience working in the arts because I've done plays at high school. I'm currently pursuing theater in college, even though it's not my major. So I do feel the one-on-one connection that that an intern should feel with an actor when doing a job like this. What would make me a great intern? Well, I like to think I'm personable, so if I have to do interviews, I hope that people would relate to me. Also, I follow direction extremely easily, and I'm very diligent with my work, to the point where a lot of my friends call me a perfectionist, because I never hand in anything that's not perfect. That's actually something that's very big of mine. I'm kind of OCD. I spent a lot of time on the computer, almost too much time. So I have a lot of knowledge of a lot of computer programs. I can easily navigate through any Microsoft Office program, and I also have basic knowledge of Photoshop. But if necessary, I can totally learn more about Photoshop and exceed my knowledge for the future. Also, I actually am a pretty good writer. When I was in middle school, I know this shouldn't really count, but I'm pretty proud of myself. I started the first newspaper for my middle school, and it's still running today, and that was like 6-7 years ago. I don't even remember, but I do like writing and I do like reading. I read a lot. So I know what good writing is, I guess I can say, if that doesn't sound too pretentious. But if you do give me my own column, I'd totally be able to do that for you, and I'd actually find it really enjoyable. I write all the time. Authority figures. Well, to be honest, I'm Hispanic, and the first thing you learn as a kid when you are Spanish is that you need to respect authority and your elders and all of that jazz. So I am extremely good with listening to people and with doing as told and with respecting others. Also, constructive criticism, I'm also great with that because I know that being in the arts and because I've previously done art before, that's one of the things that you have to learn, to not take criticism to heart. It's only meant to improve, not to destroy. Celebrities. Because I grew up in the city, I never really thought that celebrities were that big of a deal. I mean, I understand that they are talented and that they should be respected for that, but I never saw them as like a god. So, I guess that, yeah, I am like, thank you for being in a movie and for being able to sing and for sharing that with me, but you're just a person too. Um, I often see shows a lot. My roommate and I were both avid theater lovers, as I said a million times in this video. I'm sorry for that, but it's just something I feel like I should get across. So we try to go see plays around once a month, I think. Yeah. Because since we don't live too far from the city, we don't live too far from the city, so we try to go see things that we're really passionate about. We actually really want to go see Matilda. So hopefully we raise enough money between us to see that. I'm really excited to see it. My favorite column has to be Dreamcast. I think it is the best thing invented because it's just so interesting to see what other people feel would be good in certain potential plays. My roommate and I do it with each other all the time, and we often argue about it. We recently did one for the Carrie Diaries, which I think you should do because it would be great. Also, I started following about a year ago when I found the website on Twitter. My favorite performers, okay, this is kind of my favorite performers. After I saw Steve Kazan once a year ago, I was starstruck by how amazing his voice was and how amazing the play was, because I'm very into musicals, but it's rare that a musical emotionally moves me the way Once did, because I'm very into deep and kind of critical things. So my roommate, for my birthday, made me a Steve Kazee chart with a beautiful quote from one of my favorite songs, because I was actually going to get it as a tattoo, but I kind of chickened out because tattoos are permanent and apparently unprofessional. It says "Free Yourself," and it's pictures of Once and of Steve and of his broadcast, and it's just really nice. And I currently have it hanging on my wall. Also, I really loved Andrew Rannells in Book of Mormon when he sang "I Believed." I got the chills. Patty Murin was really adorable and cute in Lysistrata Jones. I was kind of sad that the play ended, but she was absolutely phenomenal, and I hope she's doing great in in the tour of Wicked. Jason Haidt was, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about off-Broadway things, but Jason Haidt, he was in Bear, which recently closed, which is unfortunate because I feel like that play should be on Broadway. It is necessary. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to ruin it for you, but please find things online of it. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's rare that I cry. I don't cry a lot, ever. But when I saw Jason and the ending of the play, I was literally bawling. I don't think there was a dry eye in that theater, and it was for a reason, because he was the best thing I've seen since a long time. Carolee Carmello, I didn't really see her in a play, but I did go to Broadway on Broadway, and she performed a song from the play Scandalous, and her voice also blew me away. She was great. And Josh Young in Jesus Christ Superstar was also very good. I didn't particularly like the structure of Jesus Christ Superstar, but his voice, it was awesome. I guess we can move on to fun info now. I'm currently studying international relations and French. I'm a double majors. It's fun. I guess that makes me trilingual because I speak Spanish, French, and English. I can also understand Italian and Portuguese because I took Latin for a long time. I think 10 years. No, not 10, 7. What makes me unique? A lot of people tell me I'm really personable and really easy to talk to, which I guess is a good trait. I love people, and I love interacting with others and hearing people's stories. That's one of the reasons I want to be an ambassador as well as my backup to Broadway, because I feel like I really love cultures and I love interacting with people and hearing their stories, which I feel would be a really good trait to have being an intern for you, hopefully. Um, I'm also currently in a sorority, which really helps me with time management, and I hate that there's a sorority stereotype that we're dumb, because we're not. I have a very high GPA, and I'm not bragging about it, by the way, if that sounded like it was. I have a high GPA, and I can know how to have fun as well. Boring aspects? I don't know. Like, I don't really know what's boring about me. I watch Netflix when I don't do homework or when I'm not out with friends. I'm just a normal college student, to be honest, trying to pursue something that she really loves. And yeah. Oh, hidden talents. Okay, so I don't really know any of my talents that are hidden. I guess I sing, but I said that. I dance, and I said that. In this video, I don't know if like you want me to do it or not, but I have an uncanny ability to do very weird accents. I have a very good posh British accent, and it was verified that it is credible by British friends. And I also have a very good hick accent. I also can just make awkwardly weird noises, which I don't know how this is relevant to the job that I'm applying for, but if you ever need me to make an awkward noise, I'll be willing to do it for you. Obviously, I have no problem embarrassing myself, so I guess that's also a good trait. I don't know, I just find everything funny, and, well, not everything, but I have no problem really making fun of myself. It's like life's short, laugh. So I guess I'm done with this interview. I really hope you enjoyed watching it. I honestly enjoyed doing it for you. I just got out of class, so if I seem a little bit scatterbrained, that's why. But I hope to hear from you soon, and not to be corny, but to quote the Book of Mormon, if you hire me, I will do something incredible that will blow your freaking mind. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye!